Hey guys, Snorri and I welcome you to this video. Oh, he's hiding. Get onto my lap, that's easier. In this video I'm gonna be showing you what I eat in a day. Let me just start off by saying that I'm a vegan. I follow a plant-based diet, so no meat or eggs or milk or whatever for me. Before we start, I just want to quickly tell you guys something. If you're watching this, don't compare yourself. Don't compare what you're eating and how much you're eating, what kind of stuff you're eating to what I'm eating, because everybody is different and everybody needs something else. No matter what you eat or how much you eat or what kind of food groups you eat, as long as you are happy and as long as your body is happy, it doesn't matter. Every day is different for everybody. So for me too, there's days where I eat a lot and there's days where I don't really eat that much, because I really try to listen to my body and what my body needs. I don't know, I always kind of feel inclined to tell people stuff like this, because we all know that there's a lot of hate going on about people's bodies, and I guess I just want to let you know that this is a safe space. But yeah, I just wanted to have said that. Yeah, so let's begin with the video now. We'd start by grabbing the bread, putting it on a cutting board unnecessarily, and then grabbing it to be toasted. Now I'm just cutting my apple into bite-sized pieces. Then I just added all my apple to a pan, together with some cinnamon, or maybe a lot of cinnamon, and some sugar. And then I just put it on the heat. And definitely keep this on low heat, because if you put it on high heat, like I did here, you will most likely burn all the sugar in the pan. Looking back at this, I've got no clue why I am storing my apples for so long, but yeah, always fun. And then I give the pan a little shake, because that's what you do when you're boiling apples, right? And as I said, keep the heat low, just give it its time that it needs, because if you put the heat too high, you'll get weird, sticky, cinnamon tasting candy, or you will burn your pan, like you can see me doing a bit. Yeah, there it is. Then I just added some cashew butter onto my toast. And I had a hard time with that because this cashew butter was dry AF for some reason. Then I added the apple that was luckily not burnt, just the pan. And I topped it off with some maple syrup. And that's breakfast sorted. Lunch was this hummus falafel bowl. I started off heating up some frozen falafel that I found in my freezer and just let that go on a low heat. And I weighed out some couscous and added boiling water. Then I was cutting up my veggies, some cucumber, bit more, and then I sliced those in half. Then I cut up some carrots, cut the bigger pieces in half too, and some cherry tomatoes. And the falafel was done, so I just cut that into bite-sized pieces too. And then it was assembly time. I started out with some spinach, Then adding my veggies, my cucumber, my carrots, the cherry tomatoes, and the falafel pieces. Then I added some chickpeas, maybe a bit too much, but then does that even exist? Too much chickpeas. And then a good spoonful or two of hummus. And that's lunch. Dinner were these amazing grilled veggie burritos. I started out by soaking some cashews in boiling water and cut up this enormous sweet potato. And when I was done cutting, I put them all in a line, because that's what every normal human being does, right? Then I started cutting up this cauliflower into bite-sized pieces, which took long, very long. And when I was done, I arranged them all in a pretty heart shape for some reason. And then I put them on a baking tray with some parchment paper. Now making a little mix of spices, starting with cumin and some paprika powder, then some salt and chili powder. Kind of mixing the spices around and drizzling oil over my veggies, adding the spices, and then mixing everything around a bit so everything would be coated with the spices. Then the veggies went into the oven for about 25 minutes, and about halfway done I flipped them around. Then I made some mashed avocado. I just cut open the avocado. And then just put the avocado in a bowl together with some lime juice, and I used this fancy kitchen machine thingy to mash it up, but you could also use a fork, of course. Then I made the cashew sauce. I added the cashews to my food processor together with some water, some lime juice, some salt, some cumin, some paprika powder, and some garlic, but I forgot to film that or put it in. And then I just whizzed it until it was good consistency, smooth. After the 25 minutes, I added a can of beans to my baking sheet, put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes. And then my dinner was ready. So that was what I ate on a random Sunday in January. I hope you had a great time hanging out with me, because I definitely had a great time hanging out with you. And if you want to hang out with me more often, we can chat about more veganism stuff or more mental health stuff, because I make a series on that too. Consider subscribing to my channel. I'd like to have you on the team. And yeah, if you liked the video, leave a like or a comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Smell ya later.